Hello, I'm Vinny Esposito, co-owner of Split Second Sound, along with my wife, Diane.
And welcome to the Charlotte Wedding Insider.
This show will feature past, present, and future brides of Charlotte and other nearby areas where Split Second Sound is entertained, telling their amazing stories, extraordinary ideas and thoughts on decor, and showing off their beautiful weddings.
And we will also be visiting some of the best wedding professionals here in Charlotte who are offering up their tips and their trends to all the engaged couples.
Visit us at charlotteweddinginsider.com for more information and other additional scenes. If you're an engaged couple and have a great story or planning the ultimate wedding, write us at info@charlotteweddinginsider.com.
Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the show. Hi everyone, Diane here. We are at J. Major's Bridal, and we are going to be talking to CJ and take a sneak peek at all her wedding gowns.
Hey guys, perfect timing! I've got a bride that's coming in, and I'd love to be able to show you the newest trends and some of the great looks that I'm going for in 2016. This is Alvina Valenta style 9557. I love this silhouette on Heather. We've got this wonderful deep V-neck line here. We've got it very tailored through the waistline, almost like a column fit through here until we get the soft A-line details, which is a little bit of a flare, almost like a trumpet. Wonderful beaded lace overlay, Swarovski crystals that are accented at the natural waistline. And I also see it here at the straps, which is beautiful with these beautiful bugle bead straps that go all the way down to accentuate her shoulders and her arms. We also love the two-tone color here, which makes the lace pop a little bit more. So it's a combination of a modern and traditional look. Traditional being an all-over lace gown, modern with the silhouette as far with the accessories as well. And then I'll turn her around a little bit to see the back. And what we're seeing a little bit more of is this wonderful accent here with other designers under the Jim Helm Couture, like Haley Page as well, are doing things like this, Lazaro. It's little accent pieces that are detachable, so you can wear it for the ceremony, take it off for the reception, but it's definitely a piece that is breathtaking, especially for during the ceremony, because this is what you see for a good 20 to 30 minutes for the ceremony. But wonderful details here, very unique, hand designed by Jessica Williams of Alvina Valenta.
Hey babe, can you believe it? Our day has finally arrived. I've been looking forward to this for so long, and I am so happy that in just a few hours I get to call you my husband.
Officials. Well, they're mine. Okay. I'll pretend that it's... But if you don't want to take... Awesome! I will give you instructions.
Sarah.
Yes, sir.
My favorite job.
Hi! Woohoo!
Thank you for putting up with me on this whirlwind of an engagement. You are such an amazing support. You know exactly how to calm me down and keep me grounded. You are my rock, and I am so lost without you. You are my better half. When you are not beside me, I feel my heartstrings pull. It's like they're connected to you, and the further you are, the harder they tug. I know you're right beside me, but my heart won't be at ease until I see you smiling back at me at 5 o'clock. My hands in yours, looking into your eyes, and confessing my undying love for you will be a moment I will carry with me forever. I love you so much, and today marks the beginning of the rest of our lives. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I can't wait to be your wife.
the most popular flower this season coming up for
Well,
your brides?
we've really seen people going crazy over garden roses, which is actually this flower right here. A little bit different from your standard rose because you do get that really ruffly, gorgeous organic texture, whereas the standard rose is a little bit more structured. So people are really loving to incorporate that in all styles of bouquets. Your modern bouquets, your lush romantic bouquets, garden style arrangements. It really is a gorgeous, versatile flower.
How do you translate the bride's vision into the actual bouquet and arrangements that they want?
So a lot of times the brides do come to us with inspiration. I mean, thanks to Pinterest, we do get a lot of inspiration images, different flowers, colors, textures that the bride is in love with. But what we do is we take that and we create a whole flower palette that's custom built around that particular inspiration and make it perfect for that bride. I would say if you love bold, go bold. Go completely bold, your deep reds, purples, oranges, whatever you want to do. But if you like the bold colors mixed with a little bit of the soft colors, we always recommend having a transition flower between them. So for example, I'm going to show you in this arrangement, we do have this dark kind of berry purple colored rose, but we also have that up against a white and cream colored hydrangea and rose. So what we did with this to soften the transition is we add kind of some medium tones, you know, your medium purples, your medium pinks, to soften that transition between the soft colors and those bold colors.
So now, help me out here. Okay, so are these flowers all just stuck in there, or how do they sit so perfectly and symmetrically?
Sure. So with an arrangement like this, what we would actually do is we have a design dish that sits on top of this vase. So this vase doesn't have water in it. And then on that design dish, we have a brick of floral foam, which just looks like styrofoam, but it creates a water source for those flowers. So that means that we can angle the flowers in all around this arrangement so that it really creates that full look, and you can get these beautiful draping shapes that you wouldn't be able to get if you were doing it in a vase of water. And if you want to, I can show you a little trick.
Please do. Please
all right, so what we're gonna do here, and I'll give you your tulips and you can follow along with me. Tulips are so popular for the spring, so this is a really fun flower to include. And they actually do pretty well out of water. So these will not have to have a water source, and as they've been out of water for longer, they'll start to drape. So it's really pretty and dramatic. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna take your 3 tulips together, kind of stagger them, make sure the curve of the stem is going the same direction. So you don't wanna have one sticking way up, and so just kind of stagger them.
Okay.
Yep. And then you're gonna take a pick. Okay. You're gonna hold it right there. And then you're going to take your floral tape, your boutonniere tape, and you're just going to wrap, practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
You're going to wrap that around the base of the stems to secure that pick in place. And wrap it really tight, and it's really going to catch on there. Perfect.
And you just cut it?
Yeah, just pull it right off. There you go. So, again, you can kind of manipulate these tulips just a little bit. You're doing great.
Okay.
You're doing great. So if you gently kind of tug them a little bit, they'll start to drape a little bit. You're doing great. So hold them kind of like this, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to push this pick into the foam. So you're just going to insert it right there. You'll feel it catch a little bit. Yep, you got it. So these are sticking straight out and they look crazy right now, but as it warms up, as the event kind of goes on, these will start to really drape dramatically, and they'll be absolutely gorgeous. So you can also do the same thing, but maybe incorporate some of the tulips higher up. So you have this beautiful cascade coming around the arrangement.
Very nice. Well, I really do appreciate the time.
Absolutely, Diane.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dee Wood, Senior Catering Sales Manager here at the Lodge at Valentine Hotel. Thank you for coming by today. I can't wait to give you a tour. Here we're in the Timbers Room, which is the main room of the Lodge. We offer seating for up to 80 guests, or 80 or 100 guests with a dance floor. This is a perfect place for your wedding reception, a seated dinner, heavy hors d'oeuvres, or a buffet. The convenient thing about the lodge is that we offer a one-stop shop. This is truly a destination facility. So when your guests arrive on Friday, they're arriving for the weekend. There are so many different event spaces here that have that casual elegance, sophisticated elegance, that there's enough room for you to spread out, have your rehearsal dinner, your wedding ceremony, your wedding reception, all right here in one space. Let's go see a guest room. We have 35 guest rooms here at the lodge, which your guests can enjoy, and when they do retreat to their private space, they'll have plenty of room to spread out. You'll feel like you're tucked away in a mountain lodge, but truly you have the convenience of all the amenities of the Ballantine Hotel at your back door.
We are taking a look back at one of Split Second Sound's past couples, Marissa and Robert West. Hey Diane, come on in.
A unique memory and something special that happened during our wedding was we had a clip of my grandparents. They were married at the time for almost 72 years. They were not able to attend the wedding due to some health-related issues. We had a clip of them giving a prayer and a blessing along with their well wishes to Robert and me during our wedding before our meal, and that was just really special to have them there with us even though they couldn't physically be there, and to still be a part of our big day.
Having celebrated our 70th wedding anniversary this year, it is our fervent prayer that you match and exceed that figure. May God bless your marriage with all the great things of life. Happy landings, and with our love always, Grandma and Grandpa.
We love you. Happy, happy, happy.
Tell me all about your reception. We really want to hear how it all wound up.
If I could describe our reception in one word, I would just use the word energy. It was so much fun. Everybody was dancing and having a great time. There was not a table that was full. Everybody was on the dance floor. And as a former Panther cheerleader, we had several cheerleaders there, and we were doing some choreographed pieces to a few pieces of music that was played, and it was really fun and special to kind of get everybody up and going and kind of be party starters.
If you were to give one tip or one piece of advice to couples coming up, what would you say?
I think one thing that we would recommend for people to do is, you know, we did our wedding here in Charlotte. You know, this is where we're from, this is where we live. Although all of our family and friends were located in other places, it enabled us to meet with our vendors, to do practice runs at the venue and talk with our vendors and really get that sense of, you know, everything's going to be all right and everybody's on the same page. And I think that truly helped with the flow of the day and everything going smooth and everybody just being relaxed.
Absolutely.
You've heard the expression, a DJ can make or break an event. A DJ has a lot more responsibility than playing music. Their job is to coordinate with the flow, the family, the important people that have parts to do in the wedding, and to make sure that it just flows one piece after another and just builds into a nice flowing production of a really good party.
You ready to have some fun tonight?
Split Second Sound has a brand. It has a formula. We have a certain way that all of our DJs, pooling our talents together, have come up with a way to make a very smooth flowing event that actually builds energy. And that formula has given us a high success rate of every single event we do because it's not hit or miss. We go in there knowing exactly what it takes to make that event great. You know how important it is, or the responsibility that we take when somebody says, can you DJ my wedding? Can you host my wedding? And it's really important to us to put everything we have into it for that one day, because you only get one shot at it.
Here's to Leanne and Sutton.
Our DJs are really passionate about it. They take ownership of the event. We actually call it a signature event because they put their name on it.
Make some noise for our newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Michael Ripley!
We're able to do any type of event. Everything from the smallest of the smallest, with wedding parties being about 50, 60 family members being there, to like the major events, you know, with Vinny being the game day DJ of the Carolina Panthers and watching that growth and success over the years, being able to be a part of NBA player weddings and those type of things is just a huge testament of the work that we put in, and we treat every event the same with the hard work that we put into it.
Congratulations to the both of you. Thank you for having me.
We are so thankful. We're thankful for a lot of things as our business has grown, the amazing reviews we get back from clients, the referrals we get from vendors. We've been very fortunate to win like the Knot Award 5 years in a row, Wedding Wire. It makes us proud that people recognize the great job that we're doing.
Hi, this is Diane Esposito from Charlotte Wedding Insider, and we are here this morning with Gail Buff from Cheesecake Etc. How you doing, Gail?
Good morning.
Good morning to you. So, Gail, what do brides ask for, would you say, the very most?
I want to know what the most popular things are. So many of these brides now, this is their first wedding, they just don't know where to begin. So they're looking for professionals to kind of give them direction as to at least get them started in picking a plan for the cake. Because a lot of brides say, well, so-and-so, Grandma, Aunt Susie is going to do my cake. Aunt Susie may make a great birthday cake, but wedding cakes are a whole different animal. They have to be stacked, they have to be transported, they have to set for a couple of hours before they're cut. So the structure is very important too. So make sure whoever is doing your cake knows what they're doing and is professional about it.
Gotcha. Was there, I'm sure there's plenty, but was there one cake in particular that you really loved or enjoyed doing?
There are so many, and all of my brides have their own personalities. There was one cake that we did for an Indian couple that was pillows. They looked like pillows with a big flower on top, very colorful, very ornate. It was a challenge, but it really turned out well, and I think the bride liked it. In fact, some of the guests thought that it was a display where they were supposed to put their gifts. They didn't even realize it was a cake. So that's always a compliment.
I remember
when people
that
don't
one.
remember that it's a cake.
Yeah. And now, what is the tip on the size or a style that you would give to your bride when picking their wedding cake?
Let's get an idea of the style of the wedding. Is there a theme? What's your colors? Are you going for the glitz and glam look, or are you going more for a little bit more laid back and sedate? And let's find something that works with your style to make the cake appropriate for the venue and the overall ambiance that you're trying to create.
Very good.
When I say I, y'all say do. I do. I do. Never said I would do it.
We have 2 beautiful children, and you are my soulmate. I'm honored to have you as my wife and to be with me in this journey of life until I have my last breath. I will always love you, and I am the man I am today because of you. I can't wait to grow old and more gray with you. Love, Roman.
We thank you for your institution of marriage and of the joy and the sense of completion that it brings. And we thank you.
Heather, I love you. Shoot, girl, you got me nervous, which doesn't ever happen, you know that. And you're the one. You are mine, and I'm just ready to, how does Beyonce say, put a ring on it, so I'm ready.
Toast to today. Toast to getting married. Toast to being loved. Toast to loving. Toast to a beautiful bride with beautiful bridesmaids. Everybody in unison, we love you, Heather. We love you, Heather.
I'm really nervous just to where I'm going to first see her. You know, I haven't seen her in a dress, and I love this girl, so I don't know, man. I'm just anxious almost. Like, I don't get this nervous at football games. Why are you so nervous? How you doing, sweet? You look absolutely gorgeous. I know. Yes. Baby. Thanks.
You're not supposed to do that yet.
Oh, sorry. You are the yang to my yin. I love you, and let's do this thing. Roll to me for life.
Maybe I should have went first.
I now have the privilege to pronounce you husband and wife. Roman, you may kiss your bride.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing?
Swish, I'm ballin'. I'm so awesome. Oh, callin'. Hello? She think I'm awesome. Chakras wanna me? I'm so awesome.
How many people are ready to party tonight? Turn it up, Charlie.
I'm so awesome. 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 Oh my God, pull up in there, oh my gosh.
I have seen them laugh together, love together, fight together, pray together, and grow together. Having witnessed all of this, it really comes as no surprise to me that they have decided to spend forever together. She has a beautiful heart and mind with an innate sense of good and what is right. She isn't afraid to speak her mind, even if it gets her in trouble.